Georgie's gorgeous gifts, so fine. Every piece uniquely mine.
Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to be creating this stunning nightlight. For this project I'm going to be using some black polyurethane. So it's important to measure this accurately. This is a 1-to-1 ratio measuring by weight, so I'm doing 50 grams of each, and as you can see it really is accurate. And then for the mixing, second, so this is real-time mixing. So this is from MB Fiberglass. I will drop the link down below and you can feel it getting hot already. So I want to just pour this about halfway. Now the reason I've gone halfway is so that it fits nice and snug in between the groove of the light base that we're going to be using. And then we're going to leave that to cure, and that will literally cure before your eyes, and then we'll use the rest of this up. So this is a lesson in when you're using polyurethane to be ready. I should have had excess moulds standing by because I always mix up way too much. And then because I was rushing because it was curing in my hand, look at the mess I've made. So yeah, this is be prepared when using polyurethane. Now this is the point that I am rushing round trying to find the best mould, or any mould really, to pop this in. So I've gone into the craft room and I've just grabbed the first mould, and this is what it is. Sorry it's a bit out of shot, but I literally just poured it straight in because it was curing in my hand. Here is where I realised I didn't even have my gloves on, so please, please, please be prepared and have your PPE, at least your gloves and respirator. So this is now fully cured. So I have used my Cricut to print out a picture of a biker on a motorbike. Now you can see here I need to replace the moulds because there are patches on this piece. But in all fairness, I have had these moulds probably a good 2 years and have used them a lot. So there are loads of possibilities for this. You could do it for a little girl's bedroom, you could do it for a living room, you could do the base clear, all sorts of pictures and patterns with the Cricut. I'm doing this one in this colour specifically because it's for my dad and it's the Harley Davidson colours. I'm just trying out the light base that we're going to be using. There is various colours in this one, but you can get them in a white light or like a bright yellow light, or with these colours. So again, it raises the opportunities for different effects, but I really like the fact that this changes colour. Here I am just trying it inside the light base. This is effectively how it's going to work. Now it's time for the weeding. Now we all know that me and weeding are not friends. We are so not. It's not so much the weeding, I can do that bit. It's the transferring and the transfer paper and the rest of it, that's what I can't get to grips with. And I know the people who are experienced Cricut users are going, no, don't do it like that. But with these bigger pieces, I genuinely don't have any option because I haven't got the patience or the ability to do this the way it's supposed to be done. The transfer paper never seems to work for me, even though I've got various different strengths. Yeah, it's a nightmare. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know I'm really good at this. And it's something I enjoy. Really. So I'm not going to make you sit through the full length of this because, yeah, it did take me a while as always. So I'll just speed this bit up for you. So honestly, if anybody's got any tips or hints or tricks to make weeding a lot easier, please, please feel free to drop it in the comments. Because, yeah, I am pulling it off with my fingers. So after a nightmare of getting this piece up, I'm popping it down dead central and making sure it's stuck fast. Now, my Cricut machine I absolutely adore. I probably haven't figured out all it can do at the minute, but yeah, I love it. Right, and that's, we're going to put a top coat on that. Very, very thin top coat. And then we're going to pop it in there, like so. So I have got a video on how to top coat items in a playlist. So if you'd like to check that out, it is in the playlist for beginners. But stay tuned for the second project that we made with the black polyurethane. So this is the extra piece that we poured with the polyurethane from these pieces. So I didn't know what to do with it because it is a bit Christmassy, but I thought I can change that a little bit. So I thought about using some foil adhesive and putting some gold foil in there. And then I thought, well, what about my acrylic tip markers? So these are from Tip Top Shop and they are dual tipped. So I'm going to use the thin end and just see if it'll go in between. If not, then I'm going to go back to my original idea. I'm just carefully going in between all the grooves. So I'll speed this one up for you because this did take a good sort of 20 minutes to do, but I'm using 2 or 3 different coloured blues. And acrylic marker is easy enough to clean up with alcohol if I was to get it all on the edges. So I was quite happy to do this because I'm not the tidiest of crafters. So we'll just speed through this for you. So enjoy.
Molding dreams with patient grace. Each creation finds its place in hearts that need a special space. Georgie's gorgeous gifts in bloom.
Now I thought I'd show you this because I did make 2 of them. This was one that I top coated with UV resin and look what's happened to it. So it's made the vinyl all bubbly and then it's literally started to separate on the polyurethane. How strange is that? So here is the finished piece. I did give this a top coat of UV resin, so I will pop some glamour photos up of them both. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my video. I've been Tony from Georgie's Gorgeous Gifts. Stay safe and happy crafting. Bye for now.
Georgie's gorgeous gifts in bloom. Tony's magic fills the room. One-off treasures made with care. A little love placed everywhere.